You know, it's a sad day on this channel when I have to let go of one of my favorite things in the world. Alas, the end has come. We have finally gotten the masterpiece that is 50 Shades Freed. After the world's most perfect couple gets married, their honeymoon is cut short when someone so mysterious and conniving breaks into Grey Enterprises and steals personal information. This leads to an amazing story filled with sex, intrigue, blackmail, and a love story for the ages. Now that this series has finally ended, we must do the right thing, and that is place it upon the mantle with some of the world's greatest love stories. If you would have told me some years ago that an amazing love story would form from a passion project based on another all-time great love story, that of Twilight's Bella and Edward, I would have called you mad. However, less than a decade later, 50 Shades has become one of, no, dare I say, the greatest series of love story movies of all time. Move over Anakin and Padme, Aurora and Jim, and yes, even Bella and Edward. Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele are now the top of the mountain of movie lovebirds. For you doubters out there, those of you that laugh at Anastasia and Christian's love story, I will now explain to you why theirs is one of the greatest love stories of all time and deserves worship and praise. First, let me start with Anna. How can you deny how amazing of a woman she is? While some women would want to truly know the man they married, Anna has the courage to marry first and learn what Christian wants out of life later. Why know the answers to questions like, do you want to have kids, when you can just let mind-blowing sex make the decisions for you? Let's not forget when her and Christian have a disagreement, she is willing to let him act out the romantic things he learned early in life on her. She allows him to tie her up in loving ways until she finally understands why he must be who he is, which only shows how much she truly loves him. Next, let us not forget the yin to Anna's yang, Christian Grey. Like the other movies, he still only wants what's best for Anna, just as long as it's what he wants, of course. Is that so much to ask for true love? He only seems to come off as controlling and demanding because only he knows what's best for her. He has the perfect plan for their lives and will do anything to make sure that plan plays out, especially throw money at it. Some would say that Christian comes off as childish, but I would say that you are wrong. That is just the innocence of his character coming out in glorious fashion. Some would say he was spoiled, selfish. To that I say no. He just knows what is best for both of them. Why have two minds working when one can dominate and make all of the decisions? Wait. Where am I? No, where were we? What is a great love story without an antagonist to try to tear them apart? Enter the devious and brilliant Jack. He returns from the last film to hatch a plan that rivals some of the greatest blackmailing plots of all time. He not only all of a sudden has skills of a master thief, but also the foresight to get caught by the police early in the film, so that he can make his high-priced bail and hatch his $5 million scheme without a hitch. Just the thought of him pulling off this caper brings a tear to this critic's eye. It was brilliant. Wait, what am I saying? I don't know what... Shut up. A real critic is talking. Now don't you worry. I'm not going to leave you with an itch to scratch. I know why you all came here. You came for the sex. How can I describe such blissful on-screen brilliance? How can I describe how the sex in this film can still be amazing despite us seeing the same couple ravish each other over and over and over and over and over and over, and I'm so sorry. I lost myself in the idea of the passion of Anna and Christian. Everything leads to our amazing couple finding new ways to show each other how much they desire each other. Their wedding night? Sex. Car chase? Sex. Haircut? Sex. Ice cream? Sex. Each scene topping the last in passion and erotica. There is no way for me to describe it that will do it the sexual justice that it deserves. Do not listen to the naysayers. 50 Shades Freed will never be topped. This is the perfect tale of erotica and love with an amazing thriller attached to add to the story's pleasure. If 50 Shades of Grey was the foreplay and 50 Shades Darker was the sweet, sweet lovemaking, then 50 Shades Freed is the mind-blowing, earth-shattering orgasm. Don't miss the climax, indeed.